Hi YouTube, it's Andrew, and I got my co-host Isabel with me today. Isabel, come here. No, yes, Wilson's right there. Ah, say hi. Hi. And then this is her bear, Wilson. Say hi. You want to stay up here with me, or you want to go watch Franklin? Okay, there you go. When I start showing books, you can come back, okay? Okay. And off she goes. She'll be back though, because as soon as I start whipping out books, she'll be like, "Ooh, books!" Okay, so she's booking it up right now. Okay, so my comic shop had a sale going to where you buy an old book, you buy a new book, you get an old book for free. So I kind of took advantage of that, and I'll show you what I got. Okay. For starters, a little while ago, I had to put this book on the do not buy list because sacrifices had to be made, and luckily this time I shifted a few things around. I dropped a couple of titles so I could pick this one up again. I started reading the Scarecrow story, and it was pretty good. David Finch did a really good job with the art in that, and I really enjoyed it. But then, they moved into the Mad Hatter, and the Mad Hatter's never been my favorite Batman villain. He, I don't know, he just rubs me the wrong way. I just do not like the Mad Hatter. But I'm like, Ethan Van Sciver, I'll pick up the first issue. I picked up the first issue, never read it. So I recently read it. It was pretty good. So, my shop had these still on the yellow sticker, which equals new book. So I picked a couple of them up so that I could get free books. So I picked up issue 17, and I read all these, and it's a good story. It sheds some light onto why the Mad Hatter's the way he is. It shows that he started taking these pills to try to make him grow taller, but it doesn't make him grow. But it does just start making him go crazy because of all the side effects. And it's kind of a interesting way to explain the Mad Hatter's kooky craziness, and his father also owned a haberdashery, so it explains his love affair with hats. Issue 18. I believe this is the last issue that Ethan Van Sciver illustrated. I'm sorry about the glare, guys. There's no way to get rid of it. There, I guess that'll get rid of it. But this was good. I'm up to issue 20 now. I'm up to current, and it just seems like they're. It's kind of hard to explain without spoiling it. It seems like it's going to be really good. Issue 21 is going to be the end of the arc, and it looks really good. Bless you, Isabel. Next. Everybody probably picked this up. I picked it up. I have not read it yet because I'm missing issue 1. My shop, I guess, got issue 1 when it was originally released, and that was it. They didn't get any second printings. They didn't get any extras of the first printing. They got nothing. So if any of you guys have an extra copy, I'm not even concerned about it being a second print. I would be deeply indebted to you if you were able to hook me up with it, because I want to read it and understand all of what they're talking about. So, that being said, I picked up Detective Comics issue 21. Now, this story picks up right after the events of issue 0, which look like which looks like this. So if you guys didn't pick up issue 0 back in, I think, September, pick it up, because otherwise the beginning part of issue 21 won't really make a lot of sense. Now, I mentioned free books. I picked up a few. They were interesting. The first one is definitely a Costin Bromstar book. because Scott's got a thing about monkey covers, and bam! Look at that. Look at King Kong and all of his awesome monkey glory. And then you've got Dredd telling him that he's got 40 years for swatting biplanes. Such an awesome cover. When I picked this up, I thought of Scott. I'm a Judge Dredd fan. I like the Eagle and Quality reprints from 2000 AD, especially the ones that were illustrated by Brian Bolin. I haven't read this one yet, but I bet it's going to be pretty good. Next, I've been trying to, fill in my early X-Men, because the early X-Men are really what I grew up reading. So I picked up issue 147, which is the end of a 3-part story with Doctor Doom and Arcade. And I'm missing the first issue of that story, so when I get it, I'll be able to read all 3 parts. I picked up issue 735 of Detective Comics, which is Fruit of the Earth Part 3 for No Man's Land. This is the Poison Ivy story, where they start alluding to the fact that Batman's trying to get a hold of the deeds to Gotham City. And obviously Clayface is there, seeing as Batman's punching his fist through him. There are certain team-ups that I think just go well together. Poison Ivy teams up well with Clayface, because Clayface being made of clay, made of dirt. Poison Ivy being, the eco-terrorist who controls plants and stuff. That being said, the team-up of Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze is the absolute worst team-up ever. There is no way that Poison Ivy would let Mr. Freeze freeze over the earth, killing all the plants, just so she could plant new ones. She loves her plants too much to watch them all die. Plus, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he did a terrible job. That being said, let's move on. I've been trying to pick up the issues for the Grant Morrison run of Batman, mainly because of the fact that they're starting to escalate in price. So, it's where I really started reading Batman again. I kind of took a hiatus from comics for a while, and then I started getting interested again. And I started picking up during the Morrison run of Batman. Yeah, you can go put that in the sink. She finished all of her strawberries. She's been working on them forever, and she finally finished them off. So now she's like, sink, sink, sink. I was like, yeah, you can go ahead and put that in the sink. And she did. I heard the kerplunk. Come here, Isabel, give me 5. Good job. Okay. Next. I picked up issue 656 with all the flying Man-Bat ninjas on it. This is one issue behind where they reintroduced Damian. Where Damian was introduced in the Grant Morrison universe. But I'm really glad to get this issue, because this issue is going for like $10 on my comic shop, and I got it for free, so awesomeness for that. And then finally I picked up issue 682, which is during the last rites, which is it's also got a Final Crisis tie-in. Not to mention it's got this really awesome Alex Ross cover. Oh, and then finally, my mom picked me up a comic from a yard sale yesterday. Well, it's actually 2 copies of the same comic, but this is a title that I feel ashamed as an American. I am not reading the American comic. It's not Superman. It's not even a superhero title. It is Archie Comics. And this is issue 443. And this is my first Archie comic that I did not get for free from Free Comic Book Day. So, it's cool. I enjoy Archie. I've read a few. I just don't have any in my collection. When I start seeing these at the flea market for like 10 cents a piece, I'm going to have to start picking them up. Because I feel like a shameful American for not picking them up. It's kind of like being an American and not liking Elvis. But, oh yeah, I said there were 2 copies. Yeah. And finally, guys, I noticed a lot of people making some tributes to Captain Strangeliffe, and Captain Strangeliffe really is an awesome asset to our community. Tim Hallermouse said it best when he called him the Godfather. He is the Godfather of our community, and most of all, this is no crack at your age, but he's like a grandpa. That grandpa that you go and visit, and you listen to every word he says, because everything he says is just filled with knowledge. I've listened to Hans and watched him on YouTube since before I got the courage to do my own videos. I was that guy in the sidelines that was just, putting comments in. But I've learned a lot from Captain Strangeliffe. I've learned a lot about the old Gold Key, the old Dell comics. I've learned a lot about artists from the 60s and 70s. I've learned a lot about the proper way to package things on eBay. And his videos are just amazing. It's cool that he, even when he was in severe pain from his knee surgeries, he was able to get down to his World of Stuff sanctuary and shoot us a video. Whenever he was loopy on his medication, he swallowed his pride and showed a video of him being all loopy and crazy from his medication, and he shoots us videos all the time. He's done contests for us. He's shown us some of the coolest comics that we will ever wish that we could glance at behind glass or on that wall. He's just an amazing person, and I feel like I'm honored to get to watch his videos. It's cool that I am humbled that he lets me learn from him. So if you guys aren't subscribed to him, go and subscribe right now. Stop watching my video. Don't bother leaving a comment. Just go and watch Captain Strangeliffe. You will not be disappointed. You will be just in awe of how awesome of a collection he has, and just how much knowledge he has of his collection. And watch some videos, guys, and continue reading comics. See you later. Bye.